Let's try some direct translation, you guys. We are going to take some English phrases and directly translate it into the language of algebra, our language of symbols. So directions say, translate the phrase for less than the product of a number x squared and 15. Woo, lots of the language we've been using here. Lots of our basic operations vocabulary showing up in this kind of challenging example. So let's start here with the first thing that usually tricks students, and that's phrases that involve less than. Now, I'm not talking about like 4 is less than 15. I'm not talking about a relationship between two things like here, 4 is less than 15. It's not a verb here. I don't have is. I'm just saying for less than. I'm telling you to take away 4. Now, be really careful. Most students, when they see that, they write 4 minus. And so they start getting tempted by things like C and A. But those students would not understand something about 4 less than. So anytime you're confused about writing in algebra, take it back to what you know. Take it back to whole numbers, not mysteries. And let's think about this. I want you to imagine that I have $20. Okay, so Kate has 20. And then I say, you have $4 less than I do. So you have 4 less than me. If you wanted to find out how much money that you had based on this, you wouldn't say, oh, I'll take $4 and less than and put the 20 there. Because if you did that, 4 minus 20 would give you a negative number. It would say, oh, you're in debt $16. And clearly that's not true. You're not in debt. You only had $4 less than I did. And so the order would actually flip with this phrase less than. If you knew I had $20 and you knew you had $4 less, you would take my $20 and you would do $4 less than that. $4 less than that. So super important, you're not the student who gets fooled and writes 4 minus. 4 less than is not 4 minus, it's minus 4. It's the 4 that's getting taken away. And so I'm going to rule out A. I'm going to rule out C. And I can see, even though it doesn't look like it's at the beginning where I want it, in these, I'm taking away 4. I'm getting 4 less than. So just by looking at that one phrase, we have it narrowed down to 2. See our math reasoning coming up? Okay, now let's look at the next part of this. It says 4 less than the product. You guys remember what product is? Product is a multiplication expression. Or it could be its simplified answers, but you can see we're writing expressions over here, so I'm probably talking about the expression, huh? Okay, so a multiplication expression. So I should see something multiplying. Now, what's multiplying? Let's take a look. Okay, we're going to see the two things that are multiplying on either side of this and here. So the product of a number x squared, so x squared is multiplying, and 15. And 15 is multiplying. Now, there's x squared times 15, but you guys know we're mathematicians, and mathematicians, when we're writing about multiplying in algebra, we put the coefficient, just a big fancy word for the number, first, and we put the variable portion, the part with the letter, second. And so if I wanted to say the product of a number x squared, and 15, I'd just shove them real tight together to say they were multiplying. And so what's the correct answer here? It's D. And let's go ahead and translate this one more time in context. So we say this is 4 less than the product of a number x squared and 15. And I know this is a product because the two things are shoved together. They're multiplying. And look, we've got these kind of translation skills as we learn to write in the language of algebra. Ooh, I'm a jerk. That was tricky. All right, you guys, strong work. Happy learning.